This is the channel where we talk to the athletes in combat sports, we break down fights, and we talk about the controversial takes in combat sports. As always, I'm the founder, the owner, the CEO, and the host, Sophia Foyer. But welcome to the Combat Talk Podcast. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Combat Talk Podcast. And as always, you guys should know, I'm your host, Sophia. And before we get into our video, remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so you never ever miss another episode of the Combat Talk Podcast. But also, if you're not following Combat Talk Sophia on millions.co and you're not following Combat Talk Sophia on Spotify, you might as well go do that, because Millions, we're uploading way more content now. We're doing more live streams, we're doing more interviews, we're doing it all. And on Spotify, if you guys don't want to watch the YouTube video and you guys want to go throughout your day and just listen to the audio, go to Spotify and go listen to the videos. And honestly, I got another announcement for you guys. Officially starting Tuesday, I will be giving you guys a new mini-series based on the Dana White Contender Series. I'm going to give you guys some new predictions on the Dana White Contender Series. It will be the first season of that I do for a mini-series. So stay tuned for that. Without further ado, remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell so you never ever miss another episode of the podcast. But without further ado, let's get into it. So starting our video off, what are we talking about? We're talking about this weekend's UFC Fight Night, killing Sakilld versus Gamrot. Now, let's talk about our prelims, people. We got prelims to talk about. We got Juliana Miller versus Ravina Oliveira at flyweight. Now, I hate to be rude, and I hate just to, let's not fake anything, basically. This fight should be a test of who gets released and who does not get released. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sophia, that's so harsh. Why would you say that? Well, you chose to watch my video. So, here we go. Juliana is good. Ravina is good. They're both sloppy as hell. There you go. However, if I really have to make a safe bet and I gotta choose who's got the better striking, honestly, I'm just gonna go Juliana, because both of these girls need a reality check real quick of, are they capable of staying in the UFC and can they actually clean up their game? So, with that being said, I think I owe it to you guys to give you my honest opinion and my prediction. So I gave you my opinion, but my prediction is Juliana Miller via decision. So hopefully we see something out of her in this fight. Hopefully, but who knows. So our second fight on the prelims we will be talking about is Dyer versus Bruno Lopez at light heavyweight. Dyer these are both MMA fighters. However, Bruno Lopez has just been a force to reckon with, because Bruno is somebody that he can strike with you, but once he gets you to the ground, it's done. He can find that submission. He can open you up. It's horrible for his opponents. I don't think Dyer has what it takes to beat Bruno Lopez, to be honest with you guys. So we're going to pick Bruno Lopez via submission in the second round. Let's see if he can open him up, and let's see if he can put that damage on him. And I think he will. But next up, we got Steven Asplund versus Pat at heavyweight. Obviously, I've been loving seeing Steven Asplund fight. I think some of his fights have been really entertaining, especially with him being able to open up in the fights and open up his opponents and just put on entertaining fights and performances. Now, Pat needs to go in there and put on a spectacular performance and make sure that Steven cannot get his openings. Because if Steven does, it's going to be game over. And when Steven does this, you better hope you can stand up straight. You better hope that you can stand up and give a war. Because if you can't, bye-bye, buddy. There's the door. I mean, go in the same way you came. The same way you come in, you can leave. So what do I think is going to happen in this fight? I think Steven's going to find his timing. I think he's going to find his openings. And I think he's going to give another war like he always does. So I'm going to pick Steven Asplund via third round or second round knockout. We'll go with that. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, I'm giving you my picks, and we're going to be talking about fights that we all want to hear about, we all want to talk about, we all want to have fun and watch. But before we move on to our main card, let me give you a special important message. Now, a lot of you guys know that I'm sponsored by Hayabusa. Hayabusa has been a company that I love representing because they have been there, for the last couple months of my journey and my career in jiu-jitsu and striking. I've even used them before I was even sponsored by them. However, when I tell you the rash guards, the gis, the boxing gloves, the MMA gloves, the wraps are some of the best, I'm not here to tell you because I'm just sponsored by them. I'm here to tell you because I use them myself, and I wouldn't tell you a fake opinion because I don't need to do that. So use my code SOPHIA in all caps to save 10% on your next order and go get you some new fight gear. Because I know you need it. So go do that. But anyways, let's go into our video. Okay, we're back, people. Let's talk about our main card of the evening. Starting off, who do we got? We got Billy Ray Goff versus Ty Miller at welterweight. Now, Ty Miller, obviously, I watched his Contender Series fight. That was good. However, to be honest, he's a little too patient for me. He times everything. He waits too long. And he gets himself opened up a lot faster than what he should. And Billy, he's good. He's got a low guard. That's the only thing I don't like. He's got the sacrifice throws. He's got the submission attempts, which is really good. Ty Miller, his ground game I don't really know much about. I don't think I really want to know. But if I have to make a pick for you guys, I think I'm going to go Ty Miller via decision, just to play it safe, because who knows what's going to happen. Hopefully this is an entertaining fight, and hopefully we get something that we all want. So next up, we got Amanda Lemos versus Alexa at strawweight. Amanda Lemos, honestly, is one of the most entertaining women in the strawweight division. Obviously, we've seen her fights with Mackenzie Dern. We've seen her fight so many famous athletes that she's done well against. And she's taken the damage, and she's given these girls a war. And that's the thing Alexa has to know about Amanda. She can go in there and try to get her tight submission. She can try and just shoot for a takedown. But you got to go through her hands first. That's all I'm saying. And I don't think she can survive Amanda's striking. I really don't. So I'm going to pick Amanda Lemos via TKO in the second round or split decision. But next up, we got Darren Elkins versus Yair Del Valle at featherweight, people. Now, Darren Elkins being the wrestling background and Yair being the MMA background. My only thing about this fight, and the reason why I want to talk about this fight, is because I want to see if Darren Elkins still has it in him to go through this fight and not get knocked out or not get submitted. Because does Darren Elkins still have what it takes to be in the UFC and also still fight? Because he's getting older. He's fought for a long time. He's taken a lot of damage. Can he really handle it anymore? I really don't think so. So I'm going to pick Yair Del Valle via knockout in the first or third round. That's what I'll say. But next up, we got Diego Ferreira versus Billy Quarantillo at lightweight for our co-main event, people. We got Diego as the jiu-jitsu background, and we got Billy as the MMA background. Now, this fight for me has been a tough one to pick who I want, just simply because of the technique and just them being so technical and just so on point. But if I really have to pick for this co-main event, I think, honestly, I'm like flipping through my notes right now. I honestly want to pick Billy. I think I'm going to pick Billy by split decision. We'll go with split decision. That's right, people. I'm giving it to you. I'm telling you my 5 predictions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you've all been waiting for is our main event of the evening. We got Gamrot versus Sakilld at lightweight. Sakilld has been going on a tear recently, and to be honest with you guys, I don't see why he doesn't win this fight. I mean, Gamrot is really good. He's very technical. I don't think Sakilld has faced someone like Gamrot, and I don't think he's faced someone just as fast and as technical as him. However, I think Sakilld is going to give a war that Gamrot needs in this division. So, I'm picking Sakilld via KO in the 2nd round, people. That's right. I'm saying it. Or submission. We'll go knockout or submission in the 2nd round. That's right. I said it. I'm giving you my takes. Now, that was my predictions for this weekend. You guys can tell me your predictions in the comments below. Remember to subscribe to the channel because we are coming out with an episode Tuesday for the Dana White Contender Series for predictions. And also remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you never ever miss another video. And as always, I'm your host, Sophia. And remember to go use my code SOPHIA for a Hayabusa when you go get your fight gear. But remember, I'll see you guys next week. But for now, bye guys.